Alright, so welcome back to the next part of trying to beat Super Mario 64 using a Guitar Hero controller. Now, since recording this gameplay, I have since played further courses, and I will say it only gets tougher from here, so stay tuned for what's to come. But for now, we're going to go to Big Boo's Haunt, otherwise known as BBH, and see what we can do here. Now, first star that I go for, weirdly, is BBH 100, which felt like it would be easy, but it really wasn't easy. It felt like it should have been, but it wasn't. And a big problem with this course is that there were so many doors, and the fact that like when I would enter a door, I would go the wrong way because the camera would keep like changing directions on me. So that became an issue a little bit. But overall, the stage wasn't too bad. Honestly, I think at this very moment, I was like, yeah, I should just go for 100 coins. Why not? And so I do it. But yeah, for now, we're also getting the boos. But I do quickly find out that getting 100 coins here isn't exactly tough. It just takes a while because there's so many different places for coins. So it definitely took some time. So I get this eye eventually. I can't get it to look at me. So I get the eye. And then I think it would be easy. I thought it would be easy to go across this bridge, but it really wasn't because it was more like a diagonal angle, I guess. And then this is where things get kind of annoying, I will have to say, is that for some reason it's really hard to jump out of the water with a Guitar Hero controller. I don't know why. It's just something about like the way you have to face is just like really difficult. And I have some trouble with that. So falling down here really hurts, and it's something that happens quite a lot here when I do BBH, and it's really painful. But I mean, I'm not dying and I'm not getting game over. It just causes it to take a while. So as I come back up, I get the spiders and the box, and also the cork boxes. Those actually had coins. And there's a nice 10 coin box there. And then I kind of reach an impasse where I'm not sure like where else to get coins for a while. I mean, you definitely have like the upstairs part that you can get, but for a while I'm trying to get that final boo, and I end up falling off the ledge and have to make my way back up. And then I finally get him. And I thought that was the last boo. I really did. I was convinced that was the last boo, and this is what takes up more time, is that I realized that there was a final boo elsewhere. So I go out here to look for the ghost, and it's nowhere to be found. So I'm like, okay. And I realize, as I run across, I see the last ghost there. So I'm like, okay, I have to get it now. So I make my way across. And get to this final boo. And now I'm at 72 coins, which is nice. So we're getting there. We're getting close to 100. We're approaching it. So then we slowly shimmy across this wall, because that's the only way to get across, for me at least. And that takes a while. And we fight the final boo. Pretty easy. Just keep ground pounding. Basically, if you just keep ground pounding while turned around, you'll be fine. And you can also punch, which I did one of those. And yeah, super easy. But we still have 100 coins to get, so we're gonna do that. Carefully avoid getting the star, so you don't exit the course. So I realize this one is just books, so that doesn't do anything for me. This one does have a red coin on it that I can get. I should have just jumped across, which I do later on in this, but I went with this weird method of carefully going across that. So now I have 74 coins. And then I do manage to get this eye, but it was kind of difficult because of like the weird camera angle. But you basically just keep like, you have to like flick up, then press blue. Actually, it's like flick down, then press blue, then flick up, then press orange. So you're like, it's almost like a square. So you're like, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. You just keep doing it, and you can actually kill the eyes with a Guitar Hero controller. It's kind of weird, but I got used to it after a while. That wasn't too bad, actually. So I get a couple coins, a couple blue coins from the books here. That was actually pretty useful. So we're at 93 now. We're so close, and we get our last red coin here. And then I realize that there are some coins up there that I can get. And I actually do a pretty good job at getting this wall jump. Because I had such a good angle, I could just angle it and then just do the jump, and it wasn't too bad. And then I knew there was a ghost here, so I could just ground pound it, and then now I have 100 coins. And I actually didn't even need the blue coin switch. So that could have helped us, but it wasn't necessary. Now we can just get our star and get out of here for this one. So next we go to Big Boo's merry-go-round. Sometimes I like just doing these courses in their intended order, I guess. This is technically the next star if you're in this course. So I just go for this one, and it's so easy because you literally just have to keep ground pounding, and I don't know why I go for the coins. I really didn't need to go for the coins, but I guess it's just me wanting to get them. But nonetheless, it is a super easy star, like really easy. I just kick the boo, kick him again, and I get the star. Really easy star. Probably arguably one of the easiest stars to get, because you just have to like stand in one place and kill them. So next, I try to get this speedrunning tactic, the jump, but I just couldn't quite coordinate like the double jump. I do try it like a couple times, but I was just like, no, it's not happening. So I get the books. Not really much to say. Just touch them. I mean, it would have been cool if I got it like the fast way, but either way, I get the star. Pretty easy. So next we go for the red coins, which is pretty damn easy. Yeah, pretty damn easy. I basically got them when I was getting BBH 100. I do mess up here, which sucks. I have to go back up. But other than that, it was super easy. Yeah, basically just doing what I did earlier a second time. I do kind of like almost forget where the star is here, because like I'm not used to getting the star, but then I remembered it was over here, and I collect it. Okay, so next we're going for Big Boo's Balcony, which is, I thought it was going to be a not easy star, but it really wasn't hard at all, actually. It proved to be pretty doable, I guess you could say. So the key is here, as long as you go to the left door, you can actually kill the Boo pretty fast. So I do a punch. This is what I do in speedruns, actually. So I do a punch, a ground pound, and then one more punch. And it works every time, as long as you get the left door. Now getting up to this star seemed like a daunting task, and I wasn't sure like how I could do it, but I just had to like think of like what my movement would be. So my strategy is long jump, and then I didn't think I'd get up there actually, so that worked out. My strategy was long jump and speed kick, but I ended up getting up here anyways. So then I realized I can just speed kick my way across, and then I actually end up on this platform up here. So then I just slowly make my way over. And yeah, it's super easy. Just gently slide down, and we're there. Lego Mario. So that's all the stars in BBH for now. There's a Vanish Cap star that we can get there, but for now, that's going to be all. So next, we are trying to get Mips the bunny, or the rabbit, whatever he is. Now, I thought this would be not too bad, but there's a lot of like antics here where like I come so close to getting him, like right there, and it just does not happen for a while. Like it's so frustrating when you can't catch him. Even with like a regular controller, it's frustrating, but like here it's so frustrating because the controls are so like hard to manage. So like I felt like I kind of had it down. Like I try to like line it up here, and the camera keeps changing on me, and then I go for a dive here, I think, but I don't get it, and I get a kick instead of a dive, which sucks. And then I chase after him some more. It's so annoying, but it's entertaining, I guess, to watch. Yeah, I thought I would get it here. I was so close to grabbing him there. So this goes on for some time where I just keep missing him. I thought I would get him for sure. Like I almost got him there. Like there's so many times where I just kept almost getting him. I think I finally get him here. Nope. Like oh my god, dude. Fucking Mips. I was so close. Like, oh my god, like I was just about to reach him there. Like, oh my god. So I think we do get him here finally. So we get a setup going. We just slowly dive and catch him in the corner. That's the way to do it. If you're like not sure if you're gonna be able to catch him like the regular way, just get him in a corner and just dive. But for some reason it took me a while to set that up. Alright, so the next course we're going to is Shifting Sandland. Probably one of my least favorite courses, honestly. I just dislike this course in general. And so for this first star, we're going for the top of the pyramid, and we're trying to do the speedrunning strat, which in theory seems doable, but it wasn't that doable. For one thing, you have to get this triple jump, and getting the right angle, I guess it's not that bad, but it's not exactly easy, especially with the Guitar Hero controller. But I do finally get it here, and then but the problem was I wasn't getting a good angle here, so I wasn't able to really triple jump per se. So I try a speed kick method, and I end up dying because I fell down. And This happens a number of times. So it happens here. It's so close to it. I thought I was gonna slip onto it, and I didn't somehow. I was so close to it there, and I just slipped off, but I'm still alive. I didn't want to really have to go around the pyramid anyways, because that would feel like equally painful, just because of how thin the platform gets, and the fact that there's a fire thing. This was pretty rough, I gotta say. I did not like doing this at all. Probably, I don't know. Hard to say. I think I just die here. Do I just die? Oh no, I don't die. Okay. I saved myself. Oh yeah, I used the Shy Guy to get back on the course. And the 1-up says peace out. So there goes my chance at not getting a game over. I'm like, okay, really? So painful. So painful. Oh god. That 1-up said that 1-up just said peace out straight up. Like it did not want to stick around. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, so I do get game over here, unfortunately. I thought I was gonna get the star actually here. It looked kind of promising with this angle, and I ended up kicking the freaking thing and falling down. So this goes on for some time until I finally am able to get the star with a most precise dive. I just barely lean in just enough to press the red button to get the dive, and that was not easy, I will say. This next one though is super easy though. I might not even have to fast forward this, honestly, because it takes so little time to get this. It's not even funny. I don't know what I'm doing here. So this next one is arguably one of the easiest ones to get, aside from the fact that I got swallowed by a tornado for a little bit. But the next one is getting the bird, Klepto. Super easy. If you just get on one of the pillars, he will stay there and allow you to hit him. He will not move. He will just keep flying around the pillar, so you can get the star. And that one was super easy. Now the next one that we end up getting is inside, or I forget what it is. It's the one with the cage at the top, and we also get IROC too. We do end up getting IROC too. I forget if we go for IROC or the top of the inside of the pyramid. I'm not sure exactly. So I think we're trying to go for like a setup here where we try to like stand on the individual pillars, and I realized that this wasn't going to be possible without the shell. So I had to try to use the shell here, because one of those pillars has like death sand, or I don't know what you want to call it, like just quicksand that will instantly kill you. So the only real way to get this star was to ride the shell. So eventually we get on the shell and we slowly go up, and something good to know about the shell is that you actually go a lot slower if you're not holding any direction. So we get this pillar, and then we get the next one, and then we get this one, and we actually get this on our first try for getting this star. That is, yeah. So we'll see what happens here in a second. I almost missed the freaking thing here. I do end up getting inside finally. I had a little bit of a hard time controlling this to actually get inside the hole, which is understandable since the shell is so like sensitive. So I do go ahead and battle IROC here. So I do go ahead and battle IROC here, which wasn't insanely hard, but it also was kind of scary at times. Like, I actually do end up beating it on my first try, but we had a couple close calls. So for a while, I'm just kicking this left hand, and then I do get this right one, and then they start trying to like smash me. I get smashed there, which sucks. But then I defeated that one, so I'm like, okay, only one hand left, I can do this. But for some reason, this one just likes to keep pounding, and I don't know what was going on. And then I almost died here because he tried to push me off the course. I nearly fell off the course here. And then I come close another time. I come even closer another time, you're gonna see. Right here. I don't know how I survived that. That was so crazy. That was insane, the fact that I survived that. I bounced on him and then like grabbed the ledge. That was like so scary. But yeah, for some reason he just keeps pounding, and I don't really understand why. But I finally get him again. Big relief. And that's the star. So here we go for the 4 pillars again. I don't think we have trouble on this one with the pillars, but we do have trouble on the next one. For some reason, these 2 times I got the pillars, I wasn't like, I actually like did fine in getting them. It's just, for some reason the later one gave me a lot of trouble. For whatever reason, I just was having bad shell luck, and my shell ended up like breaking. But yeah, on this one I don't have any trouble. I get inside the pyramid, no problem, and actually get inside instantly. And then I just do a long jump to get on here, and yeah, not hard at all to get off that platform so you can get to the star here. In speedruns, I actually just long jump straight at the star, but I didn't want to risk that. But at least I was able to get a pretty fast strat there. Now this next thing is rough. For some reason I keep struggling to get the pillars. Yeah, a lot keeps going wrong where I can't like run up the pillars because my shell broke, and I can't see where I am. I can't see where I'm walking, and I can't tell if I've hit the pillar or not. And then the tornado sucks me up, and it just keeps going south. It gets really bad. So the problem is that once your shell breaks, it's super hard to get the pillars, especially these, where you keep like walking off the course like this, and it's just so painful. But yeah, this goes on for some time because I didn't have the shell, and if you're shellless trying to get the pillars, it's gonna be really tough. I finally get it here. I definitely died at least once trying to get the pillars without the shell though, because the shell broke a couple times. Yeah, so I had some issues with that just on this particular star though, for whatever reason. But yeah, so next we get the secrets, which proves to be kind of difficult because we have to get inside here, and I didn't want to have to go like all the way from the bottom to get the secrets, so I thought it would be nice to, you know, start at the top, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about climbing up the entire pyramid. to get the secrets. But unfortunately we die, which really hurt. For some reason this course was just giving me so much trouble on this final, top entrance. So I just give in and decide to enter from the bottom. So I'm trying to remember how to go up this pyramid was in itself a challenge because I hadn't done this in a while. I'm so used to just entering from the top. So I had to figure out like where to even go to get up here. And we do end up getting a 1 up here, which is nice. But I get this annoying ledge grab where for some reason it takes me up here, which I didn't get at all because of that teleport. We struggle a lot, and that Goomba fucking hurt, dude. Holy fuck, that sucks. I like how I killed it, but I still fell down. Funny enough, so I get this nice little side flip to make it a little easier to get up here. Make it a little less hard on myself. And this does take some time. This takes quite a bit of time. I slowly go across this freaking thing. This star proved to be a lot harder than I would have anticipated. Just because, like, the previous stars, I entered the pyramid at the top, like, just fine. And also, there was no worry about, like, having your shell break and shit like that. And, like, dying in quicksand and whatnot. So, that happens here a lot. And then getting the inside pyramid thing is a whole nother ordeal that we have to go through, just because we have to make our way up this pyramid every time we want to try to get the secrets, and it takes multiple attempts to get the secrets. So I get them kind of like, I basically get them like one at a time. So as you can imagine, that takes a while, and these amps keep fucking me. And then I barely get up here. And then this thing got annoying because the problem was with this thing is that it could crush you, and then, like, for some reason the camera angle liked to change whenever I got on top of it. So it would make it really hard to get the right sort of movement down. But yeah, I finally get to the top. So I finally I get to the top, and I grab one of the secrets here, and then I'm like, okay, just gotta move a little bit to the right, and I just barely missed that one. So we have to make our way up again, which proves to be a challenge. Like I said, this camera angle was really stupid, so I start running, and as I run, the camera like moves, like the camera like rotates as I'm running, so it causes me to run off the course when I try to run forward, which I find really odd, and I don't get at all why the camera does that. Like, not having control of the camera here, like, really sucks a lot. We're at half health here, and I thought I could, like, jump over this thwomp thing, but I actually get crushed by it, and then have 1 bar of health left, which is super scary. So I just have to sit here and play it safe, not get crushed by this thing, and then just slowly make my way over here. And luckily there's a heart here to help me out, so I use that to recover my health. So we finally get up here again, and we fell off again, but we actually got one of the secrets. Interestingly enough, Weird, super weird that that happened, but um, falling off that actually helped us because we were able to get one of the secrets. And now we just have one left. And then I'm like, okay, I have to get it this time. If I miss it here, shit's really gonna suck, and I would hate to have to climb up again. So I just say, let's do this and not fall. So I'm like, okay, gently jump, and then carefully jump to the other one. I think I barely get it there. I was on like the super edge of the course, edge of the platform there. That was like super scary. So for getting the star here, we actually go for a really weird but safe setup towards getting it that I was pretty amused by, as far as like how I was able to get this star. So we get on this little platform here where we can see our shadow, like this little tiny edge right here. So like, okay, if I get on here, I can just walk to the star without having to worry about the quicksand sucking us away and going down the hill, going down like the sand waterfall, whatever you want to call it. So I do a ledge drop to get the star. So I hang on the ledge and then I press Z, and I managed to grab the star after dropping from the ledge. So yeah, pretty crazy. So specifically here, I do not go for reds, because you kind of need the wing cap to get forward the reds here, and also SSL 100. I suppose SSL 100 is possible, but I really didn't feel like doing it. Maybe someday I'll go back and get it, but I don't know. I don't know. Like one thing about it is that the blue coin switch is kind of hard. It's not exactly easy to get the blue coins and the blue coin switch on that course. And then also the reds, the 4 reds that are in the air, that kind of takes away from the possible coins you can get. So that kind of leaves it kind of leaves like a wonder of whether or not like you could actually get 100 coins without those 20 or so coins. So yeah, I opted not to go for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video for today. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next edition of Kevin playing Super Mario 64 with a Guitar Hero controller.